Hey everybody, Blue Goblin here for a special video here. I've already been getting questions about this on my Tumblr page, and I figure I might as well go ahead and cover it now before I get even more messages. And I'm kind of surprised my bro Chris didn't directly ask me about this, but oh well. The questions remain the same figuratively. What are my thoughts on Marvel putting Mary Jane Watson in the Invincible Iron Man? Of course, y'all know me. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man has always been my favorite hero of all time. Spider-Man always came first when it came to reading the comics. But my thoughts on this move, it's hit or miss. Well, I probably shouldn't use that term. Half and half on this, because there's both positives and negatives to this. Let's start with the negative stuff here first. This will obviously dash any hopes we had on getting the Spider marriage back once the Marvel Universe resets after Secret Wars, and that's especially painful just coming off the whole Renew Your Vows storyline that just recently ended. And I'll probably mention this when I review that book, that I would love to see a Spider-Man family series based off this particular version of the Parker family. I really would. Another thing, it just seems kind of weird, is MJ has always been one of the quintessential supporting characters for the Spider-Man title. She's like the Marvel equivalent, figuratively, of Lois Lane. It's like, what if DC were to just rip Lois Lane out of the Superman title and put her in, I don't know, Batman? It wouldn't make sense, would it? So you got to think about it from that perspective. It's just so many negative things, and they advertised it as like an unexpected role, which means Marvel's probably pulling our legs. They probably got this whole unexpected role probably end up being what we expect it to be. What's really sad is that this unexpected role, you would think that there's all kinds of roles that they could give her. There's all kinds of possibilities for branching out this character, and at the end of the day, you would think Marvel wouldn't have the sense to do this. Maybe she could be a spy for Parker Industries. She can be a strong, independent woman who won't take any of Tony's shit, because we all know Tony's going to flirt with her. It's a given. It's going to happen. But there's just so many, negative things that could happen. It's like, are you saying that she could end up becoming sloppy seconds for Tony Stark? That would be a bit weird. Then something else that could, it's just all kinds of shit could happen that could make this turn into a really big negative thing. But here are some good things about this. One, you got a writer like Brian Michael Bendis bringing this character in to Iron Man. And this is a guy who really respects this character. Unlike Dan Slott. Dan Slott has been getting a lot of criticism lately for his writing on Spider-Man, primarily with what he does with MJ. Granted, I don't like it either. But his stuff with Renew Your Vows was good, and he did try to give the character a decent build. But before Renew Your Vows came out, the way he would write MJ was just kind of, let's just go ahead and say it, it was insulting to not only us readers, us paying customers, but, it was insulting to the fans of this character. Believe it or not, there were some fans who stuck with Spider-Man just to see what was going on between him and MJ. But, but this is a good thing based on, Bendis wanting to write her. And Bendis does have tremendous amounts of respect for this character. I mean, look how he wrote MJ in Ultimate Spider-Man. He did a fantastic job writing this character. And I really trust Bendis. I really, really honestly do. I really think he could do something with this character. Another good thing is you got a writer in Bendis. You actually have somebody who cares enough about this character to actually want to do something with her, because here lately she's just been in the background, just kind of there. And here you have somebody there. you know, whether it's Bendis or whether it's somebody else, it could be like a Cullen Bunn or something. You actually have somebody who cares enough about this character to actually want to flesh her out, develop her, use her, and, you know, write stories centered around her. This is a good thing. This is really good. But this is just one of those things. Does the good outweigh the bad, or vice versa? I don't know. That's your call to make. Me, myself, I kind of want to see this as a good move, because let's face it, Dan Slott can only do so much with these characters, and I just don't think he was using MJ as well as she should be used. And you got somebody in like Bendis wanting to bring her in, and this whole unexpected role thing, you know, it's kind of their way of saying, don't worry, she's not going to start dating Tony Stark, at least not yet. But I want to look at the positives more than the negatives, and I really think this could be a good move. Now, is this the ultimate end for MJ in the Spider-Man books? I don't think so. I think we'll see her again in the books. She's just not going to be a regular supporting character the way she's been for the past, I don't know, 50-something years. But, you know, dog barking in the background, pardon that. But am I going to be reading Invincible Iron Man because of this? I don't really know. I've never really been a big Iron Man fan. But then again, I might give it a look. Am I going to jump on board with it? I don't know. I really don't know. If a certain kid from Mount Vernon, New York were to send me digital codes for this, I might give it a look. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But yeah, there's my thoughts on Mary Jane Watson going over to Invincible Iron Man, leaving the Spider-Man title. Sorry about the dog in the background. She's excited. But, yeah, I want to see more positive out of this than negative. There are some negatives there, but I want to keep an open mind. I want to see where Marvel can go with this. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to be buying the Iron Man series because I don't really collect Iron Man. And plus, I already got enough stuff on my pull list here at Arkham Comics. I can only afford so much. So, I love MJ, but at the same time, I can't really afford to keep up with her if I don't really know fully what Marvel has planned for her. I know that doesn't sound like it makes much sense, but my final thoughts on this move is, keep an open mind. Who knows? It might be a good move. We don't know. Well, that's all for this video, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. I am Groot. See y'all later.